Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to check out the latest video to hit the internet from Annette Olson. Well, it's not from her, this is not like a solo project, but this is a project that involves Annette Olson. It's called Worlds Apart, that's the name of the song. Lyric video. I believe there's an album coming out, part of this project. It's called the Alan Olson Project, or whatever you want to call it, Alan Olson. There's an album coming out. I don't know exactly when. It's on Frontiers Music, but there's an album coming out, and this is the first single to come out from that. And I think she's on a roll.
Yeah.
You know, after the Dark Element released the album last year, which by the way was one of my favorite albums of the year.
Yeah.
It actually made it into my top 10. Never mind 20. It was in my top 10. I still
Which a lot of bands didn't make it into that.
a lot of bands not even made it in the top 20. Amon Amarth not even made my top 20. And
That's sad.
And it is. And that album made it into my top 10. I honestly, I really love that album. But anyways, so this is her new thing, her new project, her new song. And I have a soft spot for Miss Olson. Maybe because we got to chat about the previous album. I got to know her a little bit better. Her kids apparently love watching our videos.
Oh.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't know. if-
We're becoming family friendly.
I think we're far from family friendly. I maybe her kids are too young to get the whole dildo jokes. Maybe that's why or maybe they enjoy those jokes. I don't know. They're Swedes. I find that in the scale of societies, the Scandinavian countries are a little bit ahead of the curve. So
Yeah.
so maybe that's a reason. What do I know? I'm not a psychologist. All right. So Alan Olson, Worlds Apart. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Right here, right now, but still 1,000 miles away. Never been more alone. It doesn't matter if you stay. Can't you see? Can't you feel? I'm right by your side. I'm alive. I am real. I don't want you to hide. So close but far away. I can travel night
By the way, I don't think I'm going to speak out of bounds here when I say that I think Mr. Allen there, Russell Allen, he's from Symphony X. So wow, quite the collab.
Yeah.
Quite the collab.
And it's a good collab too.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, what did you think about the? It's a duet. Like it's really a duet.
It's a duet, and sometimes voices don't match together when it comes to duets. But these two voices, it's like bread and butter. They match perfectly together.
I thought you were going to say peanut butter and jelly.
No,
All right, that's fair enough. I don't
for
like-
me at least, bread and butter.
Yeah, for me too. I don't like peanut butter and jelly. All right, so you enjoyed the track.
Yeah,
I like the new one. I really enjoyed the track as well. Really uplifting. Like, I'm kind of interesting that sometimes songs that are not necessarily uplifting from a lyrical perspective become uplifting when you look at how the song all comes together.
Yeah.
So I always find that really interesting. Like you can sometimes sing about a very sad topic
Yep,
or
the song can be very happy.
and the song can be very uplifting. So
it's like the yin and yang.
yeah, but it's a really interesting dynamic because you almost forget about some of the hidden message of the song with
And
how
you're just kinda
uplifting the
dancing
music.
around,
Yeah,
yeah.
how uplifting the music is. I really like the dynamic of the track. I really like the dynamic between the two voices, and I like the fact that they alternated. Like one verse one verse the other. One chorus was led by one chorus was led by the other, and then in the
And then
chorus,
they came together in the chorus.
yeah, like so in the pre-chorus, they had that dynamic. Like one verse was one verse was the other. In the pre-chorus, there was one, and then in the other pre-chorus, there was the other. But then in the actual chorus, they kind of brought the two together, and there was a perfect harmony with the two voices. But I'm gonna say this: Annette's voice on this song is absolutely magnificent. The tempo of the song, the melody of the song, it really fits well with the style of her voice. So you're really getting a song that enhances the beauty that she has in her voice and the melody that she carries in her voice. Same thing with him. His voice is magnificent. Sometimes a little bit darker, but always with this darkness coming into the light kind of feel that
Yeah.
he has that
And
feel.
it comes
that,
into the light when he's doing the duet.
well, the whole song is.
Well, I
what do you
mean,
mean?
when
What
he
do you mean?
goes-
when
when
they
he-
merges into
When
the,
they merge their voices.
yeah, so he has a little bit of a more of a darker tone to it.
And then when it gets to
And
that
then when it
point-
gets to that point, it kind of gets a little bit more bright and it lifts up because the two are coming in together. The song has a very interesting dynamic. I really like the fact that they did that. Like they could have gone verses one, chorus using the other, but the fact that they went with one part of the song one leading, the other part, the other one leading, and then bringing them two together, it works really well for this song. I like it. It has a little bit. There's definitely some symphonic elements into it. There's some power metal elements into it. There's even some prog elements here and there, hidden here and there in it. It's a song that doesn't, in my opinion, is really hard to define a genre for this song. It's almost a
Yeah.
song that doesn't really have a genre per se, because it kind of pulls out of
different genres.
different genres, a little
So
piece
it's
of
like,
here and
it's
there.
like a mix and match.
Kind of like that, yeah. What did you think of the solo? Because we
Ooh.
almost forgot about the solo, but
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
was gonna
forgot
say it.
talking about the solo. But what did you think of the solo?
The solo was perfect because it wasn't too. It was pretty over the top.
It was over the.
But
It
it
had
wa-
like an old school feel
It
to
had
it.
an old but it wasn't like over the top.
Yeah,
It was kind of.
I know what you're saying. It was over the top, but not overboard.
It's kind of like and that's vocals. They were here, but you know that she can take them up here, right? So the guitar solo was here, but you know the guitar solo could always be up here.
I thought the solo, like you said, was extended. It was over the top, but not like over the top. It
Yeah.
was like it was contained within certain boundaries, but at the same time, it felt like it was ready to burst at any given time. And I think that is what works about the solo is you feel like this solo is going to explode, but it doesn't. Somehow it always finds a way to kind of contain itself.
It stays in line.
Yeah, it stays in line and contains itself. So I really like that approach to the solo. I really like the beauty of the solo because the solo did not really make the song heavier. I don't feel like the solo made the song heavier, but it definitely gave the song a little bit of a continuation. It didn't break the track. The same dynamic, the same momentum the track had
It
when
didn't
he
go
went into
faster than the track at all.
no, and the
kind of
flourishes that
kept
it had, it
going.
just allowed the song to keep going.
Yeah.
The song, I like the fact that it was extended. It was not a really short solo. I like the fact that it was a little bit longer.
Yeah. Or else I would have been Coitus Interruptus.
Yeah, you needed the solo to go long. If you go short, then you have to go really over the top if you're going to go short, specifically for this style song. So I really like the fact that it was extended, but it had a little bit of an old school vibe to it. like, you know, old Iron Maiden, that old vibe to it. I really like that for this style of duet and for this style of the song. I felt the solo fit in perfectly. I really enjoyed this track.
Yeah.
It's an interesting project that I'm going to keep my eyeballs open for it, because I'm sure the album is going to come my way for a review. So I'll definitely take the time to listen to it and do a review for sure. All right, this is it, right?
Yeah.
All right, this is it for today, but come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.